What's going on? What's going on? It's great. Happy Friday night. It is great to be with you tonight. Hope all is well. I want to put some music on to set the mood. We're going to set the mood. We are live. This is Carl Alleyne, and we're going to talk about getting out there. Getting out there. Take the plunge and trust yourself to express yourself on camera. My name is Carl Alleyne. Like I mentioned, I am a confident video star coach, and I am hanging out tonight. And if you notice, usually I'm with CJ, my son CJ, but he is not here. He is off. He had a retreat with our church this weekend. He is gone for the weekend doing his thing. So, hey, you're stuck with me. That's a good thing, though. So, hope all is well. As you tune in, let us know where you're tuning in from. If you're tuning in from Texas, Oregon, South Africa, Australia, wherever you're tuning in from, let me know where you're tuning in from. I want to connect with you tonight. Today, we're going to talk about a fun topic. Like I mentioned, out there, getting out there, take the plunge to trust yourself, to express yourself on camera. And I find that this is an important topic for us to talk about because it's not easy to get yourself out there on camera. Especially when we're talking about getting yourself on camera. That's when people think about expressing themselves on camera or doing some kind of speech in front of an audience or a camera. It's like, you might feel like you're going to freeze up in some kind of way. However, it is possible, and we're going to talk about that tonight. So let me know where you're tuning in from. If you're watching the replay, type in #replay. If you're live, just say what's up. Let me know where you're chiming in from. That'd be pretty cool. All right, we're going to have some fun tonight. All right, we're going to do more of these lives as well, by the way. So this is the second or third of many. I lost count at this point. I think second or third of many. All right, so we're going to jump right into it. We're going to talk about getting out there. And here's the purpose of this live tonight is to talk about ways to get your brand out there online. It's important. Time is going. Technology is happening. Things are going at such a fast rate, a much faster rate actually than we even know. That's kind of scary to think about, but it's true. We want truth, right? So that's a fact. And we're going to talk about authenticity. We're going to talk about the importance of being personable. It's important to be personable. Like I'm personable with you right now. I'm looking in your eyes or looking in the lens, which is like looking in your eyes, right? We're also going to talk about how to make the camera work for you. We're going to talk about, pretty much this applies specifically to, we're going to talk about who it applies to. It applies to coaches. It applies to authors. It applies to public speakers. It applies to service providers. Technically, it applies to everyone. If you're speaking, if you're communicating in some kind of way, it's important to be on camera because that's where we're at right now. It's where we're at, baby. So we're going to get into it. How we're doing? We good? Type in the comment area. Let me know where you're chiming in from. I want to get some interaction in there. Also, subscribe, follow, like, share. Right now, we're streaming live on our Facebook group, Confident Video Star Nation. We're streaming in from YouTube and also I think it's Your Brand Express at the Facebook page. So no, it's the Carl Alleyne Facebook page. It's hard to keep up sometimes. We're just going with it. We're going for it. All right. And also let us know what type of topics you want to talk about. We want to hear from you. I'm saying we because it's usually me and CJ. And when we go live, it's going to be either both of us, one of us, or that's pretty much it. All right. So really excited. Let's jump into it. So I just want to let you guys know a little bit about me. For those who don't know, a lot of people know me when I'm online from the dance world, from the performing arts world. But I've been a performing artist for about 33 years. That's a long time. Yes, it is. It's cool though. I love doing it. I'm still in my prime. I'm grateful about that. I'm pretty much also a movement, and I've been a movement and presence coach for actors like Brooke Shields, Brendan Fraser, Ken Jeong, and some other amazing actors and artists. I love doing that because I love drawing people out to be their best. And it just makes me beam. I love doing it. I've also been a dancer for artists such as Neil Young and Elton John. I've been a talent agent. A lot of people don't know about that. I was a talent agent in Boston, and then I moved my talent agency to New York City. And that was an amazing experience. I was a talent agent to triple threats, choreographers, movement coaches, actors, people on Broadway, people in ballet companies. Oh my gosh, movies, video, music video sets, tours, even for artists like Michael Jackson and Chris Brown. So that was an amazing experience. And even with that experience, it was awesome because I was able to learn on my feet, learn how to draw artists out and help navigate them in where they wanted to go and help them to understand that they can go in different arenas. And it really pushed me, and it also pushed the artists to be more and more versatile. So that was an amazing experience. Also, confident video star coach. Yep, that's me and CJ. And we are coming out with our new program in a few weeks, actually, called Confident Video Star Accelerator. So if you want to hear more about that, type in the chat area. We'll let you know more about that as well. And also, like I mentioned, co-founder, CJ and I are co-founders of Video Confidence Star Nation, which is our Facebook group. But that's pretty much the program that we're running, and it's going to explode. I'm so excited about that. And also, I've been an online marketer for 18 years. So I've been able to work in my businesses. I had different businesses, one being the talent agency. And I even in the early 2005, 2006, I had to work with the email marketing. I had to work with, there wasn't really so much social media back then, but there are ways I had to communicate and get our brand out there and express our brand out there. And over the years, I was able to evolve. So those have been amazing experiences, actually. And even as an artist, I had to learn how to market myself. And what else? I owned a company called Boston Mobile Dance Studio, where I, along with other coaches, we were able to service as a whole over time, 35,000 students, 35,000 students. Yes, it's a lot of people. So it was a privilege. It was an honor. And even now, I'm still in my prime as an artist. So I'm able to work and help coach people along in their journeys, whether they're doing movement. It's all communication when I look at it. I'm going to get into that too. Whether they're moving or singing or acting or expressing themselves on video. To me, it's all connected. So I am super passionate about it, and I'm super passionate about helping people. So, that was a mouthful. So that's what we're going to cover today. We're going to talk about being open to platforms, understanding that it's okay to be nervous and to be able to navigate through it. We're going to talk about, talking to a coach. Talking to a coach is important, like myself or CJ. You need a guide as you're navigating through this and you're trying to get your brand out on social media. That's important. And also going to talk about trying different approaches with the camera, and authenticity, engaging with the audience, and also relaxing and practicing and moving around and making it fun. Like even before I did this live, I listened to some music. I was jamming. Yeah, and I was kind of going over notes a little bit, which is a good thing to do, but I'm having fun and I'm enjoying the process. So let me know if you have any comments any questions or comments in the chat area. We're going to keep it moving. So the first thing is, if you're a coach, author, speaker, service provider, whoever you are, it's important, first of all, to be open. You want to be open to the platform. You want to be open to where you need to go. Now, even with that, though, I'll give you a disclaimer. You first need to know who your target audience is. You need to know who your avatar is. That's your target audience. If you don't know who you're speaking to, you can't serve them appropriately. For example, if I want to reach people who want to do basketball and that's all they want to do, I can't go to the soccer field and reach out to people at the soccer field. That's not gonna fly. I'm gonna be all over the place. So I need to be focused and know who my target audience is, my avatar. You got to understand that. And you want to take that opportunity. You want to be open to the idea of going where they go. Now, for a lot of people, different platforms can be intimidating. And right now, as we're standing now, you have different platforms like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You have LinkedIn. For people say business to business, it's really, we're all people to people either way. And there's also YouTube, and there's other platforms as well, truth be told. There's and pretty much what you want to do is you want to think about that as traffic. That's a term that we use in the marketing world. Traffic is where people are going in and out, and you want to go where the people are going, and you want to be able to serve them. You want it to be able to encourage them. You want to be able to meet their needs. Yeah. So you want to be open to the platforms, and you could be willing to learn about that platform. You could also hire someone to do the platform for you, a social media platform for you. Like if you're completely intimidated by Facebook, you can get someone to help you out with Facebook Reels and do texts and things like that. By the way, this is my water bottle right here. I'm gonna drink my water. So you want to be able to be open to the platforms. And another thing, the next thing is you want to be able to, we're going to the we want to understand that it's okay to be nervous and to navigate through it. It's okay to be nervous and it's okay to navigate through it. And why do I say that? Because the reality is subconsciously, we're nervous. And for a lot of us, we're not thinking about it. We're thinking about it in the back of our minds, but we're not expressing it. We're not acknowledging it. And without acknowledging it, it's hard to be freed up to do what you need to do. It's hard to be freed up to express yourself. It's hard to be freed up to get your message out. So you got to understand that it's okay. When I'm on camera, I get nervous. Like for me, naturally, a lot of people won't believe this, but I'm gonna give you a secret. I am an introvert. I'm an introvert. I don't always love being in front of people, but my conviction, my belief is that I have a message and it needs to get out. And it's about the message and what it does for people. That's all. That's it. That's what it's about. So with that, it's important that's my conviction. Therefore, I do whatever it takes to be able to express the message and communicate the message. But I do understand, I do get nervous. So there are different tools and strategies I use to get over my nerves. Here's another thing. I don't feel naturally in the back of my mind, I don't feel like I'm a great speaker. But I don't focus on being the best speaker, the top 1% of speakers. That's cool. I think it's a great goal to have. And I do go in that direction because it does push me. But my goal is to live to be at my fullest potential. I want to be at my fullest potential because when I do that, and that's my mindset, I'm able to see the value it brings to people, and it brings value to me. I feel fulfilled when I know that I put it all out there. When I put my heart out there, I put my mind out there, and I gave it my all. That's it. I'm satisfied at the end of the day. And as I go and I navigate through that, I'm happy. I'm fulfilled, So you want to be able to understand that it's okay to be nervous, and you want to navigate through it. You want to take your steps through it. Next thing is you want to talk to a coach, speak to someone, have conversation with someone. If you're one who is in any of those categories and you want to be able to impact people, you got to be able to talk to a coach, because if you don't, most likely you're going to stay stagnant. You're not going to move forward. But if you're willing to talk to a coach and you make it happen, you speak to a coach and you get a plan of action, you take the action. Like mastermind programs and coaching programs, the best thing that's a part of most of these coaching programs is the accountability. A lot of people will tell you that, because with the accountability, you get that inspiration, you get that encouragement, you get that kick in the pants where you need it, but you get that inspiration to move forward and to navigate forward so you can get things done. You can reach your goals. It's kind of like, you think about the movies. I love movies, Star Wars, that's an analogy that some people use too. You had Luke Skywalker. Oh, I love Star Wars, by the way. Yeah, Luke Skywalker, and his hero's journey is amazing. But you also had Obi-Wan Kenobi, and you also had Master Yoda. So he had a couple of coaches, and that helped him, and that brought the best out in him to be that Master Jedi that he needed to become. I just turned my music off. I didn't want it to get in the way. We'll just keep rolling. But that's the example of being coached. You want to have a Master Yoda and an Obi-Wan Kenobi on your side as you're navigating forward with confidence on camera. It's super, super important. So talk to someone, talk to a coach or guide, talk to me or CJ. For those who are in the Facebook group, the Confident Video Star Nation Facebook group. Shout us out. Feel free to message us, DM us. If you're on YouTube, you can reach out to us that way. If we're on the Facebook page, you could reach out to us that way as well. But speak to a coach. You also want to try different approaches with camera. That's the next T. Try different approaches with your camera. So here's what I mean. What do I mean? What do I mean by that? That's my Siri, y'all. I gotta turn my Siri off. Siri and I aren't great friends, just to let you know. But you want to try different things. So here's the thing. I'm gonna pull my camera up. This is my camera phone. My music's back on. Here's my camera phone. So all I need to do is I just need to take videos with this. And I can do selfies. And when I do a video, I can make it simple. I can give a hook to hook people into what I need to say. I could give a story, my experience, because we all have individual experiences that are so unique, but we just don't acknowledge them as unique. And then I have an offer. I could offer them something. So that's it. That's all I need to do when I'm expressing something and when I'm expressing my brand on camera. Just offer those 3 things and I'm good to go. So that's what you need to do. Try different approaches. You could use a DSLR camera. You can use a bigger camera. But I 90% of the time, I use my phone. Because the phone is just in your pocket. You already have it with you. You can do some video, get it edited, set it to an editor or edit it yourself. There are different softwares you can use to do the editing yourself if you want to, or you can get someone else to do it for you. But it's never been so easy to do, but it's worth it. You could also do what I'm doing now. I'm going live. I'm using a program called StreamYard. I'm gonna give a tutorial about it because in our Facebook group, Video Confident Star Nation, we're gonna talk about tools and tutorials and etc. So I'm gonna give you a lot of resources. We will give you a lot of resources, but I could also go live just on Facebook. I don't need StreamYard. So there are different ways to do it. The next thing you wanna do, the next thing you can do, besides trying different approaches with your camera, is you wanna think about your authenticity. How can you be authentic? How can you be the real you? Because there's no one else on this planet who's like you. And so the question is, how can you bring that out on camera? How can you project that out on camera? How can you express it on camera? It's important and it is possible. It's just learning the tools though. The tools aren't as hard as you think. It's learning the tools, practicing it, getting feedback, and then doing it again. And a little side note, I did an interview today with one of my coaches, Jim Edwards. He's the man. He's the bomb. Next week, that episode's coming out. So I want you guys to check it out when you get a chance. Your Brand Express podcast. That episode's going to be so fire. You guys are going to get a lot of value from that. Yeah. So think about that. Just how can you be you? How can you be the honest person you are? How can you express yourself? You don't need to be like anyone else. You can be like yourself. One thing you can think about as well is, here's a question you could ask. What do I want my persona to be? What would I want my persona to be? And that might seem like, whoa, persona, what are you talking about? Yeah, your persona. Like for me, for example, I am very upbeat. I am very positive. I'm very energetic. Even though I'm a hardcore introvert, I know how to turn it on because of my years of being a performing artist. 33 years, I had to turn it on. Or I don't get the job, but that's not my personality to be so outgoing. But when I'm on and I'm giving value, I am expressing myself. I'm on. And then I can go take a nap afterwards. But that's my persona. So that's an example. So what can your persona be when it comes to being authentic, being who you are? You also want to engage your audience. You want to engage your audience because when you put your brand out there, when you put a video out there or put a text out there or put a quote out there or put a picture out there, a graphic out there with text, that's what we call it. When you do that and someone responds, you got to be able to engage with them because you're building a relationship and your goal is not just to put out content. If you're a coach, a service provider, an author, a speaker, you want to be able to provide value, give them a service, right? Or give them a product or a digital product that you can help them to get to their finish line. So that's what you want to think about. You want to engage with the audience to help set them up for success. How can I help you? How can I serve you? Let me know if I can give you any value. I'm not talking about spamming people, because I know there's a lot of people out there that spam people. That's going to come and go. I'm talking about the authentic, the hardcore value that you give to people. That's what you want to think about. You want to be able to engage with the audience and keep the conversations going. Plus, it's a bonus. Plus, it does a lot for you when it comes to the algorithms with your social media platforms, depending on which one you're at. They're all different, but it's the same thing. You want to be able to provide the value. You want to be able to get great engagement, and the platform will reward you if you do it according to their rules. You have to do it according to their rules. The next thing is you also want to be relaxing. You want to be relaxed. See, I'm moving around. I'm standing up. When I'm on camera, I'm standing up. I'm standing up, baby. I love it. That's where I could be at a 10. I could be at a level 10 with my energy, because I want to be able to give it my all, give my whole heart when I'm out there, when I'm expressing my brand on camera. So I'm standing up. But I'm not just standing up, I'm relaxed. I'm moving around a little bit. Not a nervous movement, but a flowy movement, because that's just how I like to talk. If I'm in an arena or if I'm in with a whole bunch of people and if I'm listening to a speech or something, I have to get up and move around. That's just me thinking on my feet. That's where I'm the best at that for me. So you have to figure out what's going to help you to be relaxed as you're practicing, as you're getting ready. And you want to make it fun. Make it fun, because if you're having fun with it, guess what? Other people will have fun with it. They're going to be engaged with it as well. Yeah? So have fun with it. And lastly, you want to enjoy the process. Now, here's the thing. That's that P word that a lot of people don't feel comfortable with. But if you can enjoy the process, which is the most important part, because that's where the eustress happens, the push and pull happens, the pressure happens. That's where that happens. And you want to give your best. And if you give your all and you're super intentional about the process, watch out. You're going to grow. You are going to grow. What's going on, Faith? Faith says, what's going on? Hey. Wait, are you vacationing? I'm following you. I love what you're doing. Faith says, I'm learning. I need to stand up on lives and talk as well. Yes. I love doing it, Faith. Because when I'm standing up, to be honest, I feel like I could go on and on and on and on. I can go on forever and ever. I'll keep going. I'll talk your ear off. And so for me, being an upbeat, energetic person, I want to do that. Like I'm standing up, like I'll pull back a little bit. And sometimes I'll have one hand in my pocket and speak. They say you're not supposed to have your hands in your pocket. I just like doing that, because if you could feel my vibe and how casual I am, it's gonna make us connect in some ways too. So some ways I learn the rules and I break them. That's one of my ways of breaking the rules. But yeah, Faith, I hear you on that. To stand up and give your energy, it's like, and as you do it, it's like you have more energy. It's like taking a dance class. You just keep moving. You're energized with it. So you want to enjoy the process. Yes, my friend, I love it. Get that camping going. I love it. Road trip. I want to hear how long your trip is too. Keep me posted, okay? But you want to enjoy that process. Enjoy the process, because that's where the power is. That's where the growth is. And there's so many golden nuggets in that process. You love that idea? Oh, you mean the process idea? I tell you, and I'll be honest, that's my favorite part, but it's so uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable. So I have to keep visualizing what it's going to look like on the other end. I'm not going to know exactly what it's going to look like, but I'm going to have an idea, and that's motivating to me. And then when I look around me and I see my family sees the struggle and what I'm going through with it, I notice that I motivate them. And so it's multiple things. I'm doing it. I'm enjoying the process. I'm going after it, but I notice that I'm teaching my family without even saying a word. That's a little side note for value right there for your family values, right? So let me know. You guys getting value from this? Talk about value. Are you guys getting value from this? And don't forget, if you are listening to the replay, Type in replay. If you're live, let me know where you're at. Faith, shout out to Faith, who's Australia in the house. Love it, love it, love it. So guys, today we talked about being open to the platforms. You got to be open to the platforms. You got to know where your target audience is, your avatar is, and you got to go in that direction and build that relationship with them. There's a world out there waiting for you. Only you can give that specific value to that specific person. And it's just about you making that decision to get out there and make it happen. We talked about the U, understanding that it's okay to be nervous. I get nervous. I don't love to speak in front of people. I love the concept. I love what the message does, and that motivates me to do what I do. And it's important to navigate through it. We also talked about talking to a coach. Get that guy, get that Obi-Wan Kenobi, get that Yoda. I don't look like a Yoda, but I like Yoda's cool. Yoda's cool. I've been watching Mandalorian. I think about that character Grogu. Anyone who likes Mandalorian? Anyway, we also talked about trying different approaches with the camera. You know, use a camera phone, use a DSLR camera. You know, experiment. You know, like I mentioned, I'm using StreamYard. You can go Facebook Live. You can do Instagram. You can go live on Instagram, YouTube. You know, figure out what's going to work for you. Explore. Be like a mad scientist and experiment with it. Don't be afraid. You're not going to break it. You are not going to break it. So you want to go for it. You also want to be honest. You want to be authentic. Be your authentic self. Strive to understand. Ask yourself, what do I want my persona to be? My honest persona. What would I like it to be? And it has to be something that's part of your personality already. We have so many different aspects of our lives, and there's so much that we don't know about ourselves. But when we explore, we learn so much about ourselves, and it's an amazing experience. You want to engage your audience. You want to relax and practice and make it fun. And then lastly, you want to enjoy the process. That's out there. That's how you get yourself out there. That is the acronym. So I hope this brought you value. I hope this live brought you value. We're going to be going more on camera. Every week, CJ is going to be with me, or he'll do it without me. I'll do it without him. We want to provide that value for you. If you haven't already, check out our Facebook group. For those who are on YouTube and my other Facebook page, check out Confident Video Star Nation. Check it on out. And we're going to bring a lot of value. Be on the lookout for the Confident Video Star Accelerator, our coaching program. That is going to be the bomb. Really excited about that. We're working hard. Get those modules done, baby. Really excited about it. All right. So, going to sign out soon. I think we have another comment. Hey, Faith, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. You're awesome. And I love your energy. Sister, you are doing it. You are making it happen. You are making it happen. And I so love your example and appreciate what you're doing, my friend. You are awesome. You rock. I'm going to put it up. That's the marquee right there. Confident Video Star Nation. Let's go. Check it out. Join the group. Join the nation. We're going to have fun. We're also going to do some challenge. We're going to do a lot of things like challenges, etc. It's going to be crazy. So listen, you're going to miss out if you ain't going to join it. Check it on out. I think that's about it, guys. I'm going to go get some rest, get ready for my weekend, and have some more fun. But I'll see you back online. Talk to you. Peace. Hey. That's right. Say it again. We got this. We got this. All right, y'all. Much love. Peace.